friends, that's not that common. That's what Gucci told us.
When you say boys, I think of like actually kids. Are you gonna go?
Good morning.
Good morning. Just made some bulletproof tea. Look, he's licking his lips because he drank your coffee.
Bad boy.
He knows he did it too. Butter, unsweetened almond milk, and MCT oil powder.
Is it good?
It's my favorite.
What kind of tea?
Do you want to try it?
No.
Decaf chai.
Every morning he grabs his sweater with his mouth and brings it to us to put on. I have coffee, decaf, 2 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a scoop of collagen.
And dog saliva.
And dog saliva. And I was listening to, I think it was like an interview with Ben Bickman, Dr. Ben Bickman. He's been on our podcast too. But he was talking about how he puts an egg in his coffee because he doesn't like using MCT oil because there's no real nutritional value to it. It's just like, you know, fast energy. You might feel energized. But he says for nutrition, try doing an egg. So that's what I've been making, more of like a nutritious coffee as opposed to just an energy coffee because it's not even caffeine. And it really makes it frothy, but taste-wise, I would say slightly worse than the MCT oil one.
Julius loved it. Hi, Miley. She's so camera shy.
She never looks at the camera.
I know. Are you Sludge? Oh, Sludgy Bear. Matt never pets his daughter.
Yeah, I do.
He only loves his son.
Look at this. Look how she's perching up for me.
Ooh, got the booty perch.
So we're gonna do a full day of eating. We're gonna go to the gym, and we gotta get some work done. I've been lazy lately. I've been playing video games. No video games today until
7 p.m.
6 p.m. We're doing short ribs. I'm doing short ribs for lunch. Just got back from the gym, so the camera was not working. I thought I'd do a physique update. The camera was out of batteries.
At the gym.
At the gym. I'll try putting some pictures of like, just like a year ago or so. Right now I'm heavier, probably like 10 pounds heavier than typical. Definitely put on some muscle, my chest. I don't know how to flex well.
Turn around, show your back. Yeah, for sure your back.
I'm probably on the high end of my typical body fat, maybe like, I don't know, 16% or something.
I wouldn't even say that high.
Because abs not really visible, but they're like a little peeking out, and I think that happens at like 15% or so.
I would say you're 15.
But in the last year, since the pictures I'm gonna show, my lifts have gone up, squats, bench press, deadlift combined, probably like 300 pounds. So really high increase in a year. We went to the gym, I did squats, overhead press, and dips. The new workout routine I'm doing is just 5x5. 3 different compound lifts per day. This recipe is in our slow cooker ebook, but I'm gonna do a little different variation on it.
Instant pot version, not slow cooker. So we cooked up this burger a couple days ago in here that Matt was going to eat but totally forgot about. So I don't want to waste the good meat. I'm gonna eat it. Probably top it with some cheese, onion. I believe it's like it's 10 ounces.
We're using bone broth for like the simmering liquid.
The fat portion.
And the fat portion we're gonna use to saute it real quick.
And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna have some Grillo's pickles. These are one of my faves.
And after the gym, I went for a like 2-mile run with Julius. Look at him.
He's
not
dead.
built for distance.
He's not. Are you dead, Julius? Oh, and then I got some lilies. These are my favorite. And look at them blooming. And if you have a lot, you can do it in batches. He's tired, but he wants short ribs. These look bomb.
Okay, so what I do now, I took those out. You just get a light sear on them. And I'm using some of this really cheap Spice World garlic squeeze.
I got it for blog recipes.
There's garlic, there's bone broth. I'm gonna do some ginger. Do you guys peel the ginger? I don't ever peel it.
Because it's like a lot of work.
And I just keep ginger in the freezer. I've said that a few times and people are like, whoa, you changed my life. I didn't even think about that.
It keeps it fresher and it's easier to grate.
These coconut aminos, it's like a soy sauce alternative. I'm gonna do some of that. Probably like, I don't know,
quarter cup.
I like some spice, so I just do red pepper flakes, a little bit.
Perfect. You can give that little nibble to Juju.
Okay. There's a new thing we do. Gentle, no, he didn't gentle.
So while Matt was running, I made a quick trip to the grocery store because as of last night, I'm out of my favorite barbecue sauce. I eat this with almost every meal. I always get the original, but someone suggested the hickory, so maybe I'll give that a try today and let you know. It's 1 carb per tablespoon. So I will track that if I'm using it. I probably use like 2 tablespoons at a time. The ingredients aren't great. So a lot of people have asked us, emailed us, DM'd us, what's that barbecue sauce Mega loves? And it's not like a perfect keto friendly option. I mean, it is, but it has sucralose as the sweetener. It has modified cornstarch. So it's not like the best ingredient barbecue sauce, but it's my favorite. It's something I enjoy and I consume. So that's just a heads up for all of you who are curious about what my favorite barbecue sauce is. Short ribs are done.
Check these out. How good do those look?
Look, so tender. Oh, it just fell right off. Fell right off. Oh,
Fell
man.
right off.
And my burger's in the oven, my sad
Do you want a short rib?
2-day-old burger.
Have a short rib.
Fresh short ribs.
Have a short rib. 117.
We just recorded a video, a reaction video that'll be out tomorrow.
Jillian Michaels.
The Jillian Michaels video you might have seen. It's really new. If you haven't, you'll see it in the video tomorrow.
I got short ribs, and man, the Instant Pot really just like disintegrates bones.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Not quite, but you can see how porous they are and stuff.
That's a bone?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like cheddar crisp?
Yeah, it does. So I have a bunch of short ribs. I don't think I'm gonna eat all these. I'll
See,
save
the
some.
thing is, I could probably eat all those, so I'll have to polish off what he doesn't finish.
And I also have this kefir that I made
Kefir.
from home.
Let me smell it. Oh, that smells really good today.
It smells better.
Yeah, yesterday was like super off-putting. I had the taste in my mouth all day.
I'm gonna try it. It's not bad. It's good. Try it.
Oh, I'm good.
It's a little yeasty. You can taste the yeast.
Yeah, I can't handle the yeast flavor because it lingers all day. Nothing can mask it.
Yeah.
So you have like what, like 2 pounds of short ribs
Something
with the bone?
like that with bone. So it's probably
It's not a ton.
over a pound of meat. I'm not gonna eat it all though.
The burger I broiled with the cheese and onion on the top, and it's 10 ounces of ground beef, an ounce of cheddar, and then like some onion, maybe like 20 grams.
This is really fall off the bone.
And I don't have barbecue sauce, if you can tell, that I got. I'm gonna try and go without it. Meat is so good.
I gotta let it cool before I eat it. So we usually eat 2 meals a day, plus the coffee in the morning. And I haven't been tracking macros quite as much lately. I'm trying to do more intuitive eating because I am trying to just eat wholer foods. The wholer the foods you eat, the more I think intuitive eating is possible.
More filling. When I track, I find that I focus so hard on hitting my macros, I'll eat whatever. Like I won't focus on the denseness and quality of the foods, like nutrient wise. And then I'll be hungrier. We'll be back later.
All right guys, that's lunch.
Just as I predicted, Mama Bear has to finish up Papa Bear's leftovers.
I feel like our camera lens is a little blurry.
This one, look at this one. It's so weird. It's like super fatty.
That must have been like the last rib on the cow.
I'm a mama bird.
There's Julius, as always, just staring. His focus and concentration when someone's eating is second to none.
And then I'm gonna have a Zevia after this.
Me too.
Cause like a big bowl or plate of meat, I need something carbonated afterwards. It really just like eases the belly for me.
It bubbles in through the meat in your stomach. I'm kidding, I just made that up.
Yeah. Boop. She didn't like that.
Mega's over here making a fancy dinner.
Not fancy, it's probably like nutritionally void. Yeah, I'm making protein pancakes.
It's just a protein waffle recipe, but she's making it into pancakes.
Exactly, I'm working a little harder today. We'll see, I feel like they'll probably be like less dry.
Then I'm doing these eggs here, since we just had them in the fridge. I feel like I need to go through them. Then I have the salmon. I've actually never tried it before. This is from Butcher Box. It's new. Is actually, where is it from? Is it sockeye salmon? It's wild caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. The nice thing about this actually is the fat is pretty high, because when you get wild caught salmon, generally the fat is lower just because it's wild, so it's not as fatty. And this video is sponsored by Butcher Box. So I'll give a full taste test on these and let you guys know how it is when we sit down to eat. In the description of this video though, there's a link to get a deal on these. We'll talk about the deal at dinner.
Hi, Mama.
We got dinner here.
Always trying to sneak licks and bites.
Mega's got a little stack of pancakes.
It only made 3 like small ones. It's always up in my food.
What
He
flavor
never wants
protein?
to enjoy his food. He just wants to eat mine. I used the Quest Cinnamon Crunch.
Oh, so about the deal. What's the deal with the salmon?
Oh, so linked below, you get 2 pounds
2 pounds.
free sockeye salmon. And yeah, the fat on that, given its wild caught, is really great.
Let me give it a taste. So I know salmon.
That's true.
And if you guys have gotten Butcher Box, I know some of you have bought it based on like our reviews. Just leave a comment below and let other people know what you think of it so they can have more info if they want to like order it.
Isn't it supposed to not be that pink though? That's when they inject it with like coloring and...
Taste is great. If it's wild caught, it is really pink.
Okay.
If it's farm raised, it becomes not pink, so they put diet pink to make it seem fresher. But yeah, this is top-notch stuff. I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, whoa.
Do you like it?
Did you hear his
snort? Okay, so my meal is 2 of these. It's 12 ounces total. Salmon fillets. I have 4 eggs, just because I'm being a basic combo. Brenda tonight. Yeah, eggs and salmon, it doesn't really go.
What's wrong? I'm really full from... What is going on here?
Hey.
He's so like anxious right now and stressed.
I have a bone broth here. It has probably like 2 tablespoons of fat in it. Just from when we make the bone broth, there's some fat in it. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. So that's my dinner.
And then I'm really full from the lunch we had. That was probably, so I ate the burger and then I ate some of Matt's short ribs. Man, I feel like I haven't eaten that much meat in a sitting in a while. Like I usually have a 10-ounce steak, but I ate more in lunch, like more than a 10-ounce steak. Yeah, the short rib was really fatty, really meaty. Like I'm not really that hungry right now, but you know, I wanted some pancakes. And I'm gonna top it off with Walden Farms pancake syrup.
We'll link the pancake recipe below.
Yeah, it's a waffle recipe, but you can just make it into pancakes.
It's good because is it 0 carb or like 1 carb basically? The protein powder?
Is like...
A couple carbs?
Like 2?
But if you use 0 carb protein, no Miley. Our pets are just getting out of control. If you use the 0 carb protein powder, it's basically like 1 carb for the pancakes.
Mm-hmm. So I like to use NutriBio sometimes, a lot of the time actually. They have a really good chocolate peanut butter flavor. That'll be like close to 0 carb. I sprinkled some salt on top too.
And it's almost 6 right now.
This is pretty late for us.
We usually eat at 1 and a little before 6. I think messing around with when you eat is one thing that'll really help you stick to things better, as opposed to just focusing so much on what. Try mixing it up with the meal timings and that can make a huge difference.
Cause like you don't have to eat at noon when you're, you know, like if you sit at a desk, you don't have to eat when everyone else is eating.
When I first realized breakfast wasn't the most important meal of the day, it was just like a shocker to me. I was like, whoa, I've never been hungry at breakfast. I just always ate a granola bar because my mom made me.
I never thought it was the most important meal of the day. Like my family also never said that.
Your dad must have said that.
No.
He loves sayings like that.
Yeah, he does, but like every meal is the most important of the day, meal of the day because he wants us to just be eating all the time. I was never like a big breakfast person, like
I was.
Eggs and pancakes and, you know.
I love cereal.
Oh, well, cereal's not a big breakfast. That's just like
It's
a normal.
not. Oh, I was like 20 before I tried eggs for the first time. I would say if you're a picky eater, I was very picky. But then I started cooking food myself and I started wanting to try new things. And then I just was more trusting of the food when I cooked it myself.
Yeah.
Because you know, like when you go to the neighbors and they have like a weird dish, I don't like to eat that.
Oh,
really.
I love that. I love when other people cook for me.
But if you are picky, maybe try cooking stuff yourself. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let us know what you think. What did you have for your day of eating? Share your day of eatings below.
Yeah,
Help
quick
others.
though. Don't like, you know, we don't want like 5 paragraphs of detailed like.
We don't want to know
all
who
the
you chatted with
ingredients.
at the water cooler.
Yeah, just give us like all your meals.
Maybe do one interesting thing that happened in your
One
day.
interesting thing plus your meals.
Okay. See
Bye.
you guys.